Codesignal, Arcade, Databases, Security Breach. Hello everyone, my name is Joshua and I'll be solving Security Breach. Let's begin. So a large website has a special algorithm for user identification, but you found out the data has been breached. Gasp! And you have a bunch of users with this following information: first name, second name, and attributes. And those users who have been affected by the breach have this following pattern. It has one or more arbitrary letters, a percent sign, then first name, then underscore, then second name, then percent, and then 0 or more arbitrary characters. So now we have to warn the users with these attributes. And to find them, we have to characterize it with a resulting table with only the rows of the user's info, and the resulting information should be sorted by attributes in ascending order. Okay, so let's just say we have a bunch of information right here with their attributes like this. We really want to return only, again, the same columns, and then to show that, we only want them to follow the same pattern of any number of characters, percent, any number of characters, as long as there's no one character, percent, first name, underscore, last name, percent. It's not explicitly noted here, but I want to say it is case sensitive. Just keep that in mind. Now, feel free to try it yourself, but I'm going to go ahead and proceed to solve it. So right now, we want to select all those columns right there from the, what's the name of this table? Users. Now, we want to do it with the where filter, where, let's see here, attribute. Where attribute, I'm going to use this MySQL function called where regular expression is going to match the string that we can generate basically by, as you can see here, by the certain pattern. It's going to be, and in order to have both the first name and second name to combine together so it could compare with the attribute, is doing it like this. So I'm going to use a concat function. The concat combines a bunch of strings that you can use to either use anywhere in your MySQL functions, in this case, to use it to filter, to find it matching with the attribute if. And by the way, since we're using regular expression method, we can actually use the regular expression, the original characters. Like, for example, in this case, since we're using regular expression instead of the like operator, I want to keep those distinguished. We can use this. Since that it has one or more arbitrary characters, I'm going to use this dot to represent any random character and use this plus sign. This plus means it could be any random character as long as there's 1 or more, as indicated by this plus. Now this percent means that it has to have that percent right here because that's what's separating that from the first name. And now here, now every time we concat, you can have it's like basically a list of things that's separated by commas. So that's the first part of the attribute. The second part is the first name. Now there's going to be a underscore second name, and now it's going to be percent and then 0 or more arbitrary characters. So I'm going to put the percent, and again, arbitrary characters is represented by the period, but since 0 or more, we could use the star character, and the star means there could be 0 or more of this type of character, any arbitrary character in this case. And now we want to sort this by attribute in ascending order, so I do order by attributes. And since it's descending, I don't have to put any other following characteristics of that. Now if I hit run tests, let's see what happens. Let's see what, oh my goodness. I think I know what I did wrong. Okay, remember in the beginning I told you guys about case sensitivity? Let's look at this, Deandra Checky or whatever. Now it has that 0 or 1 or more arbitrary characters followed by a percentage, but look at this. D and E are capitalized. Where in this case, the first name is just only the first letter is capitalized. So to keep this in mind, we're going to use the binary method of MySQL. Now this binary ensures that it preserves its case sensitivity. So let me put it right here, binary, binary. Now if we use this binary function, that means that it has to follow whatever attribute it's comparing with. After these patterns are successful, this binary here wants to make sure that each character of the first name to the attribute's first name match character by character. So if it's uppercase, it should be uppercase. But if it's lowercase for the first name and it's uppercase for the attribute's first name, that means it's not a match. So if I hit run tests, I think this should work better. Good. Hit submit. Awesome, it passed. Alright guys, I hope you like my content. Please like and subscribe. And if you do, I'm going to, I work for a huge social media website, and we posted this problem, and if you like and subscribe, I want to give you guys, and you pass this this test right here. Well, I just told you the answer, but if you understand this perfectly and like and subscribe, you get the chance to work on our cool social media website where you get 100+K salary. No, just kidding, guys. I'm sorry. Kind of late at night. See ya.